What's up, everybody? This might have to be a two-parter, but I have to address this before I finish my series here on happiness. Literally, this stuff that I teach people does work. You know, this is part of the reason why everybody should use a life coach or at least go see a therapist, because I'm seeing so much of this on Facebook, TikTok. Uh, People, you ladies out there, okay, I'm not just picking on you because I'm going to chew the guys out too. Um, but I see all the time that y'all are posting, men are not men, and where are the real men at? Well, they're out there. You're just not dating them. Let's put it that way. You keep dating the same guys over and over in different bodies, because y'all don't understand trauma bonding. Okay, that's a real thing. Um, that's when you know how this might sound. In the beginning of the relationship, he's real lovey. He's flattery, display intense affection. You get all googly eyed over him. Okay, and then that person works hard to gain your trust and loyalty. I mean, they right away, and then they show signs that they depend on you. Those two things right there alone should make you run. But the third one, slowly but surely, they start criticizing you, belittling, blaming them, while also seeking validation. Sound familiar? Or then they start gaslighting. Okay, then you start questioning yourself, and you attempt to change the way they think, and I can fix them. No, you can't. You ladies can't fix them. You can't even fix yourselves. How you gonna fix him? He don't want to change. Run, please. You start making excuses for him. Oh, he didn't mean to. Yes, he did. It's not going to change. Okay, understand this. You ladies have to take time after a relationship, become self-aware that if you're in a trauma bond, it's hard to get out of. But what I'm seeing is all you ladies that are saying this are the same ones that are going back to these men after you say, "Oh, I'm done with him. I'm cutting him off," but you're talking to him the whole time. But you're using other people to get through it, and then you go right back to him. So then you start losing your friendships and relationships and people that could be good for you, because anybody that wants to help or will help, you push away. Okay, that's a trauma bond. Okay, it's very difficult to get out of. Okay, it's very serious. So you ladies need to take time. Okay, it's okay to date again. There's good men out there. you know uh, I tell you, when I'm in a relationship, here's the other thing, this is before I say that. Understand this: in a healthy relationship, okay, I hear all this, my kids come first. Okay, when you're first getting to know somebody, I understand that, because your kids are your kids. But when you're in a relationship, a committed relationship, if it's healthy, you're supposed to put each other first. Okay, not the kids. And I'll tell you why. I don't care if anybody agrees with me or not, but it's just like when you're on an airplane, they tell you to put your mask on first before you put your kids on, because if you're not showing those kids how to love each other properly, you're teaching them the same thing. Even if you don't say it, you try to hide it, they see it. When you tell them, you put them first in a committed relationship before your husband, somebody you've been with for years, that tells that person that they don't matter as much, first of all, and it tells them kids that they can run over that person. And that's where some of you ladies, kids are, pardon my French, they're assholes, and that's your fault. And it's not a good thing, because you're not teaching them properly. Single moms are not dads. If you don't want to date or whatever, that's fine. Take your kids to your dad. They need that father figure. They need to have that balance of somebody who loves them and shows them what a man is. Okay, you ladies can't do that. Just like we can't teach girls how to treat a man. That's kind of the mom. I mean, so, and now for you guys just need to start tucking your growing your balls again. Grow some balls and act like men. Okay? Quit hitting these ladies and abusing them. That is not a dominant lifestyle. That ain't we're into BDSM. That is not. That ain't how that works. Okay? You're misguided. Very misguided. That's just being an asshole. Ladies, if the man's going to belittle you, he's going to put you down, if he's going to hit you one time, run. It's not going to change. It's not going to get better, and you cannot change him. Understand that, okay? Take the time you need to heal. Write this stuff down. Get back to you again. If you need to go see someone like me, a coach or a therapist, please do so. It's okay. That's why we exist. That's why we're out here. Motivational therapy is huge, okay? So ask yourself this, okay? If you feel like that you're not enjoying the other person's presence, but you feel intense emotions of dislike, but you still can't leave the relationship, keep the abuse a secret or downplaying it in an attempt to mitigate negative emotions, or you're telling others about your disturbing experiences but disregarding the neglect, maintaining a distance from those who are concerned and try to actually help. These are all signs of trauma bonding, okay? Especially if you've had trauma before. Trust me, I was a poster child for toxicity. I've been through this. I have learned how to get through this and heal myself. This is why I'm in this business, okay? So when I hear people saying, oh, I'm not going to be an experiment, I know what I'm talking about. I can show people how to change because I've done it myself. I've done that work, okay? Just like with, people that are in active addiction are the worst about this and then they don't want to get the help. They want to play that victim. But yet they'll say it all the time, oh, I need the help, and they probably do, and they probably really want it at some point, but they'll never get it because you develop an addiction to this behavior, okay? So if you start seeing that love bombing, that real intense love bombing, and then they seem like they gotta work hard to gain your trust, somebody who is trustworthy will show that through their actions, okay? They don't have to work hard at it. It's easy to do. They do it naturally, okay? They don't have to work at it. You don't have to tell a real man how to act around you, okay? You don't have to do that. Now, with that being said, you ladies also can't think that with a real man that you're just going to run all over him and do what you want and then mistake his kindness for weakness, because I know how to put a woman in her place without humiliating her, abusing her, or being destructive. But I'll tell you what, I don't do toxicity anymore. You keep that toxic behavior, I'll walk right out the door. That's how I deal with it. See you, bye. This ain't for me. If you can't heal yourself and take your time, don't bring me into it. Don't bring these other good guys into it, because you're creating the same situations. Okay, it's not all on you. Trust me, there's a difference between a bad boy and an F boy. And you ladies keep getting these F boys, the ones that are complaining about it, because I see all your posts on, oh, this is how I want to be treated, da-da-da. Well, yeah, that's how anybody wants to be treated. And a real man's going to treat you that way without you having to ask him. You shouldn't have to beg him, okay? You shouldn't have to beg for love. If you got to do that, you are in a trauma bond, and you need to figure out a way out. So if this sounds familiar and this sounds like you, really look deep in yourself, okay? I'm not here to harp on anybody, but it's getting frustrating out here seeing all this crap every day, and then when someone like me says something, you take off and run. You don't listen to it, okay? You can't complain about something if you're not going to listen to those that know what to do and how to help you. Do the right thing, okay? There's people out there to help. There's ways to get out of this. But if you're in a relationship where there's abuse and you know it's abuse and you don't feel good about it, get out at any cost. Call somebody like me. One of my friends calls me and says they need to get out. I don't care what army that man has got. He ain't gonna stop me from getting that friend out of there. Not out of danger. And there's many other men like me out there. But you ladies also have to understand, you have to step outside your comfort zone. Maybe that man is not your type, but he treats you like your best friend. He's the best thing. That's what you need to marry. You're supposed to marry your best friend. You cannot go out and get a man that you are attracted to and think is going to be the best and then make him your best friend. Your best friend, the one that treats you that way, treats you as a friend like a boyfriend should, or better. That's who you need to be marrying. That's the person that's showing you, hey, this is how you should be treated. And some of you ladies say you want that. I wish I had a guy like you. Okay, you just insulted that man right there, because the man is a guy like him. You wish you had a guy like him? Then take him. It's simple. Come on. It's 2023. Let's grow up, people. Quit blaming people. Work on yourself and stop blaming everybody else for your problems. You control what you do. Let them control what they do. Plain and simple. Thank you.